Hey guys and gals, so BH-3. This map has some mechanics that a few of you may be quite new to, which will be these 3 roadblocks. They look a bit like cargo pallets from the top. They work essentially the same as our regular roadblocks that you'd be used to by now, but they're new in the fact that our own operators can destroy them. So they've got 8,000 hit points. They can be hit by our own operators directly or by AoE splash. So they are things that we want to be kind of careful of in a sense. So what we want to do is we want to have a slower, 2 healers. The AoE physical is not particularly required, so don't worry too much about catapult. 2 tanks, 1 being Norcorn, the nice cheap 2-star, and 1 good tank, so take your pick. 1 very good single target sniper, and another not so good single target sniper. Single target arts. So I'm using Steward, but most of you would be using, say, Armia. My Armia is a very high level, so I'm just using Steward to show that it can be done at a low level. And 2 decent 2-block Vanguards. If you like, you can bring 1 single, but they have to be Vanguards that produce deployment points over time, as opposed to on kill. And 1, you don't need an AoE art stealer. I'm bringing 1 because I don't have another single target art stealer, but if you do have a single target one, bring it over this AoE one, but the deployment position and direction will be identical. Other than that, let's get into it. So first off, we want to deploy our Vanguard, and they will be deployed right up the back here. Next up, we're going to be deploying our not so great sniper right here. And make sure they're in the middle lane so they're not hitting either of these roadblocks. Now this guy will kill himself, so you don't need to worry about him unless you deploy too close to him. And we're going to deploy our second Vanguard in. And then we're going to deploy a healer. And once this guy goes down, then we're going to start deploying everything else that we need. So our second sniper here, the better of your 2 snipers. We're going to deploy a slower here, down. And that's really important that they are facing down, because if you face them up, they'll destroy that roadblock. Our next healer here, facing across. Now we're just waiting for deployment points. So you'll want your single target AoE here. And as you can see, because they're there, they can attack happily because they're not going to target that roadblock. But that's where your first one will go. So Armia, for example. Then we're going to start removing Vanguards and substituting. So your other single target AoEer, or in my case, Lava, here facing down so they don't destroy that roadblock. And now we're going to use Orchard skill on this guy. Now, when we see this guy drop in, we're going to deploy our other defender, so Norcorn. We're going to deploy him here, so this guy attacks them. After he's done, we're going to deploy in our proper defender, just here. And now from here, as you can see, everything is as is. We've got no more deployment slots left. So what we do from here on out is what we do. So just use the second lot of skills as this guy's coming through. Use your healer skills as these guys drop in. That's all right. Orchid skill again. Beagle skill. Because these guys hit quite hard. So this is the last wave right here. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to yank... no, I won't yank out Cruz. I will yank out these two though, because I don't need them anymore. I will. Yank out Cruz. And I'm just going to wait till everything goes through, and then I'm just going to deploy a Vanguard in behind. And I'm also going to pull him out and pop in Steward, just because these guys are weak to arts. So now ideally we didn't want to lose Steward in the first place. I should have organised that a little bit better, but that's okay. Probably would have been more ideal for me to deploy Ansel in 4 or Orchard in before, but that's okay. It's, as you can see, it doesn't really matter. Works out. It's really just to help with those guys, and honestly, if you're using Armia, she'll probably have a lot more survivability than Steward will anyway, so all good. If that helps, guys, please like, subscribe, and check out my Twitch.